right, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. I'm welcoming in a very special way. Today in the US, it is a daytime there while it's night here. We are after midnight, 1 a.m. precisely here, or after 1 even. Yeah, it is after 1 a.m. here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise, but in the US, it's still a daytime. Yeah, it is in the afternoon. Well, I am coming your way this very hour because I want to keep up and meet up with my good friends in the Americas. My good friends in the Americas, in the US and in Canada. Yeah, I want to keep up with them. That is why I have to come by this time because it is a special holiday. The Thanksgiving holiday in America. And that is why I'm coming your way. If you have watched the previous video, I came really strongly. And I came after Gary Neville for statement that he made regarding Chelsea. And I want to remind him once again, I want to send this message to him once again. You can hate Chelsea Football Club, but you cannot deny the successes of Chelsea. Yeah. You can hate the club. You can hate the owners, especially the previous owner, but you can never deny the successes that Chelsea Football Club has chopped in the past 15, 20 years. Because even your club, Manchester United, could not achieve such a success in the past 15 to 20 years. I'm putting it to you, Gary Neville. And if you're a Manchester United fan, you can check it. In the past 15 years, what Chelsea achieved, Manchester United did not achieve it. Go back and check your trophy cabinet. Go back and check it, Gary Neville, and come again. Go back and check it and come again. Well, to other news, dear friend, and hey, if you are new here, if this is your first time, this is Salon's blog. I want to welcome you in a very special way. Yeah, welcome to the blog. Yes, we are at your service anytime, any moment, any day. As long as we have life in us and there's a breaking news, there's an exclusive like I have right now, I'll surely deliver to you. Happy Thanksgiving Day to you guys. Look, straight out to the news. Yeah. Manager Steve Cooper has confirmed that Taiwo Awoniyi will spend months on the sidelines through injury. It's a bad news on Taiwo. He's had to have a surgery and is going to be out for months, according to Cooper. Cooper confirms that. Well, Taiwo was on international break and he got injured and he'll be out for months. And this news is being confirmed by the manager, Steve Cooper. Steve Cooper confirming that news to us right now, right away. Yes. All right. Mudryk and Ukraine have been drawn into Part B UEFA. Well, for those of you that are not aware, Ukraine failed to qualify for the Euros. And they will have to play a playoff. They are now drawn in a playoff in order to qualify. They could not qualify through the group stages, Ukraine. And in fact, Mudryk could not help. Let me just put it that way. He couldn't just help Ukraine to qualify to the Euros. Now they will have to play the playoffs. And the playoffs is in 3 groups. Right? They have the Group A, Group B, Group C. It's named Part A, Part B, and Part C. All right? Okay. And then Part A comprises Poland and Estonia, Wales and Finland. Then Part B, Israel and Iceland. And then it also has Bahrain or so, and then Ukraine. Then Part C has, they put the countries in what do you call it? Let me not make a mistake. Let me not get it wrong. I need to find out what those countries really mean with those alphabet they put there. But Ukraine is in Part B. Ukraine is in Part B. And their match, Ukraine is in Part B. There are 4 teams in each group. but Ukraine is in Part B. They will have to play the playoff in Part B in order to qualify to the Euros. I think it's quite an easy way now for Ukraine to get to the Euros. I just hope my own Mudryk will be able to make it to the Euros finally. Yes, I hope my own Mudryk will do what? Will be able to make it to the Euros finally through this group, because I can see Israel there in a group, but I think Ukraine should be able to overcome these countries. Israel and Iceland, Ukraine should be able to make it through from that group. All right, my understanding of loan plus obligation is that it proposes, or it's proposed when the buying club doesn't want to cross a specific figure in their financial year record. Why am I bringing this? I'm sorry to say, but we are all still learning. I'm still learning. When it comes to football, not everything we know. There are things we Google, there are things we search for, there are things we go into details, we ask people who are ahead of us. Lewis Hall from Chelsea to Newcastle. The deal was agreed upon in the last minute of the last summer window. We did not know how exactly it happened, but we are being told that Newcastle bought Lewis Hall with loan plus obligation to buy. Obligation to buy. And so I took it upon myself to research, to understand what it means to obligation to buy, loan plus obligation. Why not buying it outrightly if you think you will be obliged to buy? So this is what my research came up with. And this is my understanding. My understanding of loan plus obligation is that it's proposed when the buying club doesn't want to cross a specific figure in their financial year record, which is what Newcastle did in Hall's transfer. And it's very common with Serie A clubs. Loan plus obligation is clubs' financial status driven. When they feel they have spent a lot, they tend to use loan plus obligation to push the next transfer to the coming year's book. If not, what's the point of that? If not, what's the point of that? Because they'll try, when the club try to push the expenditure, the amount they are buying the player into the next year's books, so that it not be accounted for this current year because of FFP. If not, what's the point in that? And that is exactly what Newcastle did. Trying to push the expenditure, the buying amount, the figure into the next year's books. So I believe that Hall's permanent transfer fee is yet to reflect on Newcastle and Chelsea's accounts until it's activated next July, entering into the next financial year. I'm not a financial expert, but this is a common practice in football, I guess. I believe I have educated someone tonight. Likewise, myself, taking my time to research for this is an education for myself. Have I tried? Yeah, that is why when I started with the Ukraine and what the other countries issue, I told you I don't want to go deep because I don't have much knowledge about that. What I have researched and I've learned about, I'll help you and I'll make sure you also have the full understanding of that. I believe this education, this knowledge you have acquired tonight or this afternoon, wherever you are, will go a long way to help your career in whatever way. Well, let me just say that in conclusion, to Manchester United. Good news, a bit of good news for Manchester United fans. Yes. A bit of good news for Manchester United fans. All right. Andre Onana is back. And it's officially confirmed that he is. Okay, let me take it this way. Andre Onana had an injury scare. And many have thought that he might not be part of this weekend's game. But he is back training on the pitch. United fans, I guess you'll be happy and excited about this. Yeah. Andre Onana is back and is fit on a pitch training as we speak this afternoon. Therefore, you expect to see him in this weekend's game. On that note, United fans, I'll see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.